So, the girl falls off the boat in the last episode, hence the title of this second episode, Adrift. Hi, my name's Jeff Bezos. I called a big penis, no, spaceship that went into outer space with Captain James Kirk. William Shatner. That was just like only a few minutes ago. I mean, months ago. And now we got Black Hobbits. So I would like to give some credit to the intro song. Just kidding. It's like mysterious in a way. It's similar to a lot of other shows nowadays, like Westworld and Picard. But it's not to the heart of like anything familiar with the franchise of Lord of the Rings. They should have took the Game of Thrones route at least, because what they did was they just reused the other theme, the song they had from the other show, the original show, and they're reusing it for the prequel show. So in the intro, it's like like a lot of things are moving. So it's like it's one of those things that happens with vibration. Like vibration can make stuff move and change in the patterns. That's what we're seeing here. What you see on the screen, all those wiggly lines changing because of the sound vibration. That kind of does, like that happens in our bodies too, depending on the frequencies that you're listening to. Bring our power. Oh my god, I fell out of my boat. Hence the title of this episode, Adrift. So in the last episode, like we're going like I don't know where. It's almost like an episode of the Vikings, and we're going across the Atlantic Ocean. Like I don't even know where we're going. In like 1 second, we're like all the way there, and we see a bright light, and then I'm like, I better not touch the other guy, and then like, and a second later, everybody's like gone, and then I'm like in the water, and then like I feel like oh my clothes are gone, but no, I'm still wearing a dress, and I'm an elf. I should be like super bad, super good, super strong. I'm in the middle of the water, in the middle of the ocean. Oh no, what happened? In the Hobbit world, this guy, this creature, whatever it is, came out of the rock that fell. The rock fell out of the sky. Oh my god, I can almost see his wiener. The other girl knocked her down. It should be really hot down here, and she should not be down there. And she should be like burning up a little bit. It should be like 200 degrees or something. I mean, within this much fire, even a regular fire, it'd be pretty hot. I've been pretty hot in some of those fires, even for like a few seconds. Your face gets hot. Well, unless if hobbits are fireproof, like because they're so small, like firefighters. And then she tries to poke him, and then he gets up and grabs her hand. So something happens, like he starts to pick up stuff, like he has the Force from Star Wars or something. But like all the fire goes off, like no more fire, no more lights for a second, and then all of a sudden the fire comes back. Oh my god, I'm like 12 years old. I think this man, just raped me. That's why you don't stay up late past your curfew. Your mom's gonna kill you. You better not tell her I was naughty with a boy no shirt on. Oh, now she wants to carry the guy for no reason. Oh, they found a wheelchair. They wanna help him for the night, and then in the morning he can go off onto his way. And then they're talking about what is he? Is he a man? Is he an elf? Is he a dwarf? Hard to say. Maybe we should eat him. Oh no, he's rolling away. Oh no, I don't know what to do, what to think. You better poke the man and wake him up. It's like, I really want to know. Like, I'm so curious. I'm a young little girl, hobbit girl, whatever. I'm so curious. So curious. I'll tell you, best friend girl, why I'm doing this, why I'm helping a stranger who could probably kill me in a second and rape me too. More importantly, why am I doing this? because I have a feeling he's so important. I don't know why, I don't know how, but I just got this feeling. So I'm gonna go with my gut, which is good to do sometimes. Also really bad to do when things are not safe. Like right now. Bad idea. Never mind that. I'm gonna do it. It's almost like the shooting star told me good luck, like, and then the shooting star came right in front of me and it was like a rock and the guy was inside the rock and he came out and it's almost like telling me and that I was supposed to be the one that found him. Yeah. Welcome to Aragon. Ooh, a hammer. Womp womp womp. Oh, he's building a tower. Alright, so is this guy Sauron? I think I said that in the first episode. I felt like maybe he was. When I first saw him, I think he first appeared closer to the end of the first episode. I thought maybe he was Sauron, but maybe not. But this guy is talking about building a tower. Sounds like something that Sauron would do. And Sauron has a tower. In the second Lord of the Rings movie, there are 2 towers. And he also reminds me of Frodo Baggins. The what do you call it? The uncle, the grandpa, the father of Bilbo. I mean Frodo. Frodo. That's right, Frodo. So he wants the tower to be built really, really quickly, like in a few months, be done by spring. And the other guy's like, "Oh man, we're gonna have to get help from other people like dwarfs." Khazad Olim, the realm of the dwarves. Ooh, maybe we can get an allowance? Wait, no, alliance with the dwarves. That'd be amazing. Oh yeah, I got friends. I'm a friend with Billy Bob. Billy Bob? Wait, who's Billy Bob? Oh yeah, I heard that their holes are expanding and they're like moles on drugs. So this is like Star Wars: Return of the Jedi. They go to the door of Jabba the Hutt's palace. They try to get in, and the guard at the door is like, no. So the elf here in Lord of the Rings, he's like, yeah, I want to go talk to the one guy that I know. And the guy at the door inside is like, now, no. Rawr, rawr, rawr. He says some kind of password. He provokes the right of rawr. And then the door opens. He comes into the land of the dwarves, and they're all wearing like these helmets. A pretty big world. Lots of water. They're busy beavers. Hard-working ants. Busy bees. Look at these dwarves. Look at all that they build. And now they're all like saluting to him in their own dwarfish ways. Instead of a typical salute, they're raising their fists and making noises. They're going like, hoo, 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 hoo. It's this guy. I wonder, is this the same guy that's in The Hobbit? I don't know how long dwarves can live. How many years before The Hobbit and Lord of the Rings is this? Is it like 1,000 years before? Or what? Like a lot. It looks like they're gonna have a little bit of a game, and if the elf loses, he's gonna be banned from the what do you call it? The dwarf world forever, and the crowd goes wild. Ah! The contest is like they're breaking rocks. It's a Hobbit girl. My God, the man is gone. I lost my virginity to this guy, and he won't even stay for breakfast. Is this what sex is all about? Heartbreaks? Oh wait, is that a wild hog? No, it's the man that I lost my ooh to. Hello? And then he screams like a leftist. Oh my God, hey. Stop it. I want my virginity back. I want a refund. A refund is possible. Don't you remember me? I helped you for no reason. Oh, I guess I remember. I'm a caveman, but I do remember. Wait a minute, what show am I watching again? Where am I? Where am I? What show am I watching? What show is this? What am I watching? Is this supposed to be Lord of the Rings? More like Lord of the Girl. I don't know what kind of accent. Do I have Irish accent? Scottish accent? What am I saying? It's all gibberish to me. I promise you, caveman, I won't hurt you. Now they're oddly doing some kind of sign language? Hobbits are screaming. Now they're looking for the girl. Wait a minute, what's her name? Like Nora? I want to call her Nora. More like nori. Well, this guy is learning how to eat snail or whatever. Hey man, why are you drawing a line on the ground? Oh, the hobbit broke his leg or twisted his ankle or something, and they're all like upset. Meanwhile, the girl is swimming like a million miles through the ocean without being eaten up by dragons or sea monsters. Wait, is that a sea monster? Oh, good thing she has a little dagger. Oh, it's a girl, not bad looking. Hello, girl. Hey, girl in ocean. We'll let you on our little craft in the ocean or sea or whatever, wherever we are. Ooh, you better let me on. It's almost like another episode of Westworld. No, not Westworld. Waterworld. Oh, there's some kind of giant water worm. The black girl knocks the elf lady into the water. She's like, "Oh, it's all her fault that the giant worm came after us." It looks like the worm devoured the little watercraft, and now she's all by herself. For a minute, I thought she was gonna go down and try to kill the sea monster. I mean, she was going after Sauron, right? I mean, this is the same girl, right? Hi, I'm Rick Grimes. I'm Hellbent. What's my name again? I came back to rescue you after all my other friends died. And then he was unable to break that rock. I don't know how many rocks he's broken already in this little contest. Oh, he gets a second try. This might be the same city that you see in The Hobbit. Those 3 prequel movies. They go inside a dwarf city thing. It might be this city. That explains, it would explain why it looks a little bit familiar. Oh, you miss me, elf. You just want something out of me. Miss my bloody wedding. You were not around for 20 years. You elves, around for thousands of years. You think, oh, it's just like a blink of an eye. But it's very important to me. You missed the birth of my children. My children grew up. Even though I think dwarfs live a lot longer than 20 years. What am I talking about? You missed my life, little elfie. Actually, come on. If you guys were really good friends, you'd be. It's okay. You'd be okay with it. I'd be okay with it. Come on. I'm like, give me a break. It's like friends are friends. If you guys are friends, come on, dwarfy. Oh, it's the black dwarf. She's the wife. The elf asked for forgiveness, and he granted it, and brought him home to see the family. So she talks about how the mountain is like a creature. So it's almost like she's Pocahontas. It's like, every rock, every creature has a name. You know that song? All the colors of the rainbow, it's like Pocahontas, dwarf. If Pocahontas was a black dwarf. And she's talking about, you sing to it, to the organism of the mountain. You figure out what's in the mountain. You figure out where to dig based off what you hear from the echoes, the vibration, everything while you're singing like a dwarf, Hi ho, it's home to work we go home. Stuff like that, it's like you do that and you find out, oh, it's hollow here, it's hollow there, it's too hard here, too soft here, just right here. Like Goldilocks and the 3 bears, you find out where it's just right to dig. Oh, lovebirds. Ooh, we're in the middle of the ocean, just a guy and a girl. We're not boning each other. Oh, maybe this guy is Sauron. I think this is like the never-ending show of where's Waldo? Like, where's Sauron? Is this Sauron? Is that Sauron? Maybe it's a girl. Maybe it's a guy. Maybe it's a turtle. You don't have to keep your distance, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. It's pretty lucky that she found him in the middle of an ocean. Very unlikely. Oh, what did you say? Orcs? Orcs destroyed your home? What's it to you? What's in your wallet? You see, Mr. Dude, I'm so old. I've been going after Sauron so long. I know he destroyed your kingdom. and I can destroy him. I've been going after him longer than you've been alive, so you gotta believe me. Looks like a Chinese dragon. And what is this? We must spread the word. It's like the city was devoured, and I'm here to tell you. And the shirtless guy's like, oh no, I don't wanna spread any fake news. The girl's like, it's not fake news. It's like the city was devoured. It's like there's underground tunnels. I think she's talking about orcs. Yeah, it must be orcs. Must be orcs. The orcs of Sauron. Sauron's orcs that you see in Lord of the Rings. Well, did you go to understand? Oh no, what? You guys don't like elves? Who that boy? He is down in one of the tunnels. He reminds me of the one guy from Game of Thrones. He was working for the the queen of dragons, the blonde girl, the blonde queen, the one on the dragon who ended up with Jon Snow. There were some animals, some creatures or orcs down there. He climbs out. Oh, behind you. Oh no, where's my son? Oh no, did my son go down there with the orcs? Wait, am I not wearing a bra? Yo, theology. Mom? No, there's a monster under my bed. I mean, under my house coming up. The fight sequence is pretty intense, and it's like there are some intense moments in this episode. And in some ways more so in this second episode than the first episode. Like when the girl's out in the water and like the sea monsters come in, and that part's pretty intense. And then the black guy in the tunnel, and then like he's trying to get away from the monster. He's trying to get out of the tunnel. That part's pretty intense. Like it's really interesting when the one elf was in the dwarf world, and that was a little bit intense in some ways, not at the same level. This was probably the most intenseful moment. The fight, the mother, the son, this little orc creature that she was able to decapitate. If anybody here want to live, we gotta make it to the Alvin Tower by first light. Okay, okie dokie. Meanwhile, the girl, Gladiator, the elf lady, she's still in the ocean with the guy, who might be Sauron. Maybe not, but yeah, they're still in the ocean, and there's a storm. And I'm not gonna lie, this part is pretty intense too, a little bit boring, but a little bit intenseful. So, some of it's interesting. Even the unexciting parts can be interesting. The problem is if it's going against the books, all the books and everything. That's a problem. Not to say that sometimes it's okay. Sometimes you have to. Sometimes you want to do things differently when you're making a show, when you're making a movie. But you shouldn't try too hard to contradict the story. The what do you call it? The canon. You don't want to mess with the canon. And then she fell into the ocean, and she's like going down, down, down. He goes down and saves her. And that part was not too bad. To see a man save a girl. 3 rabbits to the moon. You thought you got out there? Oh, the lantern is brought to you by Fireflies. AWANA. Sparky. Oh my god, this guy's talking to fireflies. He's like Dr. Doolittle, Eddie Murphy. I wonder, well, like, what is he saying to the firefly? I don't speak firefly. So he puts the fireflies up in the sky as to spell out constellations. And the girl's like, oh, I don't know. I've never seen them before. I've never seen those stars, but I'm pretty sure where to go to find out. Oh, a library? Maybe the Black Hobbit has a book with the information in it. It's an elf king. There can be no trust between a hammer and a rock. How can you trust the elves? He's been my friend for a half a century. He picks up the sword of Sauron, and then like blood comes out of his hand, starts to go towards the hand of Sauron, probably to try to retake it, reanimate it. Fire. They're running off, all resting on the boat in the ocean. There was a big boat, big ship at the end to pick her up. I don't know who it was. There was a guy, a good guy or a bad guy. I don't know. Overall, interesting episode. In some ways, better than the first episode. I don't know. Like, I have no idea where they're gonna take the story. So that's the tricky part. Because it's like a never-ending story, especially when it's not the movies. So it's more of an open-ended show series that can go on and on and on and on. That's the crazy part about it.